All right, riders. Time for the annual update. Lots happening at Ride Adventures. I want to tell you all about it. So like I've said the past couple years, Ride Adventures is fully engaged in the adventure motorcycle training world at this point. I told you guys last year that we now have 2 training centers, one right here in Bend, Oregon. I'm in the shop. And we also have a location down in Pahrump, just outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. So depending on what time of year you need to do your training or what location you prefer, we have options for you to make sure you are ready for whatever your next endeavor is in motorcycle adventuring. Our adventure motorcycle training is something we started back in 2022 when tourism was for the most part shut down, but we did it again because we wanted to make sure riders have no barriers in front of them to stop them from getting out there and exploring the world. So in the ongoing quest to make sure riders are prepared for heading out there into the world, whether you're going to be part of one of our groups or doing something on your own, now we have our Coach and Camp program available both in Pahrump and in Bend. And what we've done is basically put together similar to our ADV1 training program, where it's on-bike training, showing you body positions and the skills and the drills and the counterbalance and all the things that you should do to be a great rider, but then also spending a lot of time off the bike, showing you things like fixing flat tires, adjusting chains, roadside, trailside fixes, a lot of the packing and the stuff that you need to do off bike to become self-sufficient, to become independent, and possibly to become that rider that's out there on the trail helping other riders when something goes wrong. So our multi-day Coach and Camp program, you can check the website for dates available in Bend or down in Pahrump. We put together this opportunity for everyone to spend some time out there, do some exploring, do some learning, and get yourselves ready for whatever's ahead in your adventure riding. And in our pursuit to prepare riders for exploring the world on 2 wheels, I'm really excited to see that some of you have taken our training and then gone on to do a guided tour somewhere in the world that we offer trips, or in some cases, riders have gone on to do a guided tour somewhere internationally first, and then they go and do a self-guided package somewhere, meaning they are feeling more and more comfortable and independent as a rider. And that's what we want to do, is create independent, self-sufficient, capable adventure riders. So my fellow instructors and I have had a great time meeting so many of you who have come to our training programs. And one thing we hear over and over is that many of you are interested in riding the Backcountry Discovery Routes, the BDR routes, right? That's great. And we're here to support you for that in multiple ways. First of all, if you don't have a bike waiting for you, or you don't live near one of these BDR routes, well, we are situated between a few of them, actually. One of them runs right through here in Bend, Oregon, the Oregon BDR, and then 2 more run on either sides of our shop, basically down there in southern Nevada. And so we have these rental bikes available if you want to fly in or you bring your friends or whatever and just use our bikes to complete your mission of one of those BDR routes. If your riding buddies aren't quite up to doing a BDR with you, but you still want to ride with other people, well, more good news. We have dates coming up where you'll see we're running the Oregon BDR and the Washington BDR in 2026. The support truck will be out there carrying the bulk of your luggage and acting as backup safety and mechanical support. All the hotels prepaid and waiting for you. You can bring your own bike or rent one of ours, have it waiting for you here. Either way, a couple of really easy turnkey packages are available for those of you who want to meet other riders who clearly would have similar interests as you do if they're out riding BDR routes the same time as you. So check our website for the dates for the Oregon and the Washington BDR. You'll see that we have groups forming. We have a limited number of spots available for each date, whether you want to bring your own bike or rent one of ours. But rest assured, we'll be forming the group of like-minded riders who all want to explore BDR routes just like you do. For those who want to ride outside of the U.S., well, our Garrett Gallivan and Jeff Taylor just got back from putting the final touches on a 2-year-long project, putting together our first Mongolian tour. Together with our local partner, Bazi, these guys are taking you through the remote, wild Mongolian countryside on not just little putt-putt bikes, but the actual big ones, the KTM 890 Adventures, the Husqvarna Norden 901s, really awesome bikes to explore those vast landscapes, and then even down to the actual villages, the local customs, the Naadam Festival. If you choose the date in the month of July, you'll be there around Naadam, which is like local sort of Mongolian sporting athletic exhibitions and the archery and the Mongolian wrestling and things that you might have seen in some of the B-roll footage that we're running right now. You'll also ride to Karakoram, the capital city of Genghis Khan's empire. Again, a turnkey package waiting for you with the bikes and the hotels and the support vehicle and everything waiting for a great cultural experience, seeing the beautiful Mongolian countryside, meeting their nice people, and having some horse milk if you're up for it. So not far from Mongolia, Garrett has also been finishing the final touches on our Nepal offering for you with our local partner Suresh there in Kathmandu. You fly into KTM airport, by the way. And yeah, these guys have put together an amazing package with the bikes and the hotels and the guides and staff, everything included for you to ride routes that were once forbidden in the Himalayan mountains, like the Upper Mustang route you might have heard of. Lower Mustang as well, getting up to 16,000 feet in elevation at some points. We're doing this on lighter bikes because you're going through even smaller roads and trails and through smaller little dirt road villages way off the beaten path in Nepal. You get to ride to places like Chitwan National Park and do a safari to see rhinos and elephants and maybe even a Bengal tiger if you're lucky. Again, just like other group tour packages, there are limited spots available and specific dates, so be sure to check the website and see what's still available. And the final mention of new operations we're running, you might have heard a couple years ago, we started offering a northern Vietnam dual sport adventure. Well, we've had such success and great reviews from people that we've gone on and added 2 more routes. There's actually a north to south dual sport route and a fully paved north to south route for those who want to see all of Vietnam with our local partner NOC. We're getting rave reviews from people who want to come in and see this beautiful country. And again, get way off the beaten path, out of the big cities. You're going to see lots of historical sites along the route. You're going to eat great local food. And again, there are trips available whether you want to ride dual sport or pavement only in Vietnam. So not only have we been very busy with creating new routes and options for you in Asia, we've also been back to Africa, specifically Tanzania. Put together the final touches last year on our first Moto Safari adventure in Tanzania. It's the chance for you to ride Honda CRFs and 300 rallies and the light bikes through these experiences where we're getting you right up and close to the big 5 animals, the wildlife of Africa. That's again why we're calling it the Moto Safari. We explore the tiniest little dirt road villages, the Great Rift Valley, exploring quite possibly the origin story of humanity. It's also an opportunity this trip to bring the family. So if maybe a couple of you want to be on the bike, but the kids or somebody else want to be in the support truck, we have vehicles now that are able to take you along for this safari experience and make it one big adventure for everybody. Moving away from Africa and over to South America, I've got to mention Patagonia. It's of course one of the regions we are most famous for. It's where Ride Adventures was born in many ways when I was still living down there. And so just want to mention that yes, we're still going strong in Patagonia, but that means that demand is also very high and you need to plan and book well in advance if you want to get a spot from October through April for the Patagonia season. Remember, we have multiple formats available. If you just want to be alone or with yourself and a couple of friends, we have our fly and ride packages where you'll arrive, the bike will be waiting for you, all the border crossing authorizations and insurances, prepaid hotel package, all sitting there waiting for you with a road book to follow. Easy turnkey opportunity for those of you who feel more like a self-guided rider. For those of you who want to be part of a fun, fantastic voyage with a group of people, we also have truck-supported dates, our full Patagonia adventure. You can check the website for dates and see when you can grab one of those spots while they're still available. In other exciting news, we've increased our ride merchandise offering. You can see like behind me here, we got all the jerseys and sweatshirts and sun shirts and everything, stuff our instructors wear out there during training. Keep you cool and protected and looking good, of course, as well. Also, we created the Ride Points program last year, and it's now available to you at no cost. We understand the addiction that we all have to this adventure riding thing and that a lot of money can be poured into it. Well, the Ride Points program gives you 5% back on everything that you possibly would spend with us. And don't forget, that's not only the tourism, that's also our training and also the parts and gear through our web store. We have the riding gear, the jackets, the helmets, and all that you buy now, whether it's, again, training, tourism, or the parts and gear. It means 5% coming back to you, a bit of loyalty to say thanks to you, our customers. And again, understand that we all have that addiction. Sometimes it gets expensive. So wrapping things up, folks, we look forward to seeing you out there. It's been a great first 15 years in business, and we look forward to seeing you at rallies and races and on these tours and doing things out there in the adventure riding community. Write into us anytime if you have questions, if you want to get signed up for something. So again, thanks for watching. I'm Eric Lang, and I want to make sure nothing gets in your way of exploring this beautiful world on 2 wheels.